otherwise, though. And he will go for the Jax that was banned away. Bit of a controversial pick for Impact, depending on who you ask, but it does feel like it can do very well into the Ambessa and is going to be a huge side lane threat. It's going to be a dragon.
Yeah, Umpty should be able to grab that one there. Okay, Gravity Field going to go down as APA with his Death Ray. Going to be able to do a lot of work onto Delight, who will flash. But if just one more piece of damage comes through, he should be dead, and the Death Ray is what secures it.
Feel bad that you're not going to have those grubs for your Jax later on, but I think well worth evolution.
All right, Riftwalk is now available for Zeka, and so this is where things start to become a little bit of a problem. APA still trading okay.
Mountain into Cloud here, start things off as Impact's going in.
Yeah, Grandmaster's Might is down as Zeus can be very tricky as Peanut, he turns up. The flash is going to be used by Impact. Ability is pretty silly, yeah, exactly.
He is not really too concerned. Impact may need to be.
Yeah, there's a flash forward. Grandmaster's Might comes down. He does have the counter-strike, but Peanut gets in there, and there goes the kill. Zeus picks up.
Zeus does have TP, so they need to be aware of this.
Yeah, APA turning up. TL have invested a lot in this already, as now Zeka on the flank angle will get pushed away. But with 2 grubs remaining, HLE, they don't even really need to worry about it. 5 grubs, that feels all right.
Does feel really strong.
It's not going to get the feats of strength, you know?
And, you know, they end up getting this that they have, so still feeling good as APA?
Yeah, Delight ulted it. As there's the public execution, that's how they're able to get that man advantage, but Zeus is burning down. The Impale is so good and Delight will survive. However, Impact just flashes on top of him. Can he get another? The answer's no, as Zeus just dances around the jet as well. They were able to grab the first, so this is certainly good news. I'll take that one down. It's going to be an Ocean Soul.
It is kind of like the balance of Kassadin as Impact is in
maybe some trouble. He's just going to try and clear out the wave. He's doing his best to ignore the fact that these champions are here as the Winter's Bite. Oh, Concussive Blow's not stacked up. And Impact given a little bit of space here. Peanut by himself shouldn't be enough, but he's able to hold him in position for so extraordinarily long. And there's the public execution, and it was definitely public because there were 4 people surrounding him.
Yeah, it ends up being a long and heavy commitment, though. That does mean that on the bottom lane, we are going to see a turret taken by APA. It's a trade of turrets, of course, but just not getting the opportunity to take one. As yes, Hanwha Life had to group for this, and that means they're missing members. Yeah, 13 extra gold picked up as well.
As all right, on the hunt, he's going to get procced here, as Viper not able to really get too much done. Great route to come out from Umpty to stop Peanut from coming forward, but now Zeka is going to turn up. The Arcane Shift, Yon, not a whole lot of places to go in that flash. Wasn't great either, but the knockups are coming in, and Yon survives for so incredibly long. Stick around, but it is still going to be this turret lying on the floor pretty soon. KazaLoLLCShighlights going in once again as a Solar Flare onto a Skarner is maybe not the priority target here. As Zeka turns up once again. APA in that backline. Let's see how much TL can actually get done. As Zeus getting spotted there by Impact. And KazaLoLLCShighlights trying desperately to tank things up. These health bars are getting so extraordinarily low, but it's Zeka that takes down the Leona, and TL are pushed away. Peanut smacks them into the wall, and TL just get their backs broken in this mid-game. A triple kill for Zeka's Kassadin, and that's not a great sign. Make it a quadra, make it an ace, and HLE, I think they've decided they want to win this series.
The backs are broken. This feels horrible when you're the Jax, 1.2k down, catching the waves in the side and not pushing them in. Impact 2 levels down on Zeus here. And he's just not able to do anything. He's getting cut down.
It's pretty absurd. And, I mean, Zeus has been playing some weird champions so far. It was Kale and then Quinn in this series. This is, you know, one of the more coveted of the champions here, as Impact just getting dove underneath his turret by Zeus alone. It's not going to be able to kill him. Does stop the recall, I guess, as now the flash comes out. Peanut still just flashing forward. They get the suppress. Down goes Umpty. No more spite for TL. As at least they get some decent damage onto Zeka, but he's still rift walking forward. KazaLoLLCShighlights just standing his ground, says, Yon, you must live. He'll live, but I don't think Otacon will.
Not even a dream, not even a concept here for TL at this point. He's just going to walk away, let that wave crash in mid as the Otacon goes down. Ruinous here for Hanwha Life.
The problem, right? Like, Siva and Kassadin are two of just the hardest scaling champions in the game. Staring down the barrel of this composition is difficult at the best of times, and now you've lost back-to-back team fights. TL just have no way back onto the map. As on the hunt, it's the donkey whistle here from Viper, dodging all of the skill shots there as well as Gorgeous, as there's a public execution. The door is given to them as well as Yon is just picked off and destroyed. The same fate lies for Impact as Core JJ's able to walk it off. But TL, I mean, they just have to watch as their friends are torn to shreds this game.
I guess he didn't have the shift at the moment. He had it seconds later, used it, but didn't use it to avoid that one. Is taken out at max range from another ultimate from Zeus. He's had so many good ones this game. And I think this is the beginning of the end, Atlas.
Yeah, there's the force pulse. Core JJ slammed into his Nexus. APA, not a lot of buttons remain here as Peanut can tank these turrets for way longer.
The
Just,
strong combo.
Yeah, up a creek without a paddle as Umpty just not allowed to be there. And Zeus shows him exactly why. Zeka is now going to punish Yon for it as well, as he just waits for another Rift Walk. And Yon knows exactly what's going to happen here. Force Pulse
Set up those Baron waves for the last two inhibitors remaining here for TL. Baron gets taken over. Now they're looking for more.
Yeah, Zeka he's still Kassadin, isn't he? So
yeah.
I guess he can do this time. On his Silas, he was making those plays and getting punished. And I guess now he just doesn't. Zeus may, though, as he is underneath the turret here. Zeka is chasing after APA, and APA just takes 1 billion damage. Is trying to kite, but sometimes you press R in his general vicinity and he pops like a balloon. Umpty also going to suffer the same fate as Zeka gets himself out of there, using his health bar as a resource, ladies and gentlemen, as Zeus takes down Impact. I think this series is over as HLE. An absolute statement here in the final game. I'm glad they had a bunch of fun. TL also showing a phenomenal game number 2. But HLE showing exactly why they're the favorites here on their home turf, as they'll take down the final Nexus of the group stage and move on to the playoffs pretty comfortably after this win. And big congratulations now as HLE eliminate TL from the tournament.